Okay, this is more or less just a sort of test of what we can do with it. Not a lot. Like, nothing's been overly started yet. But... Oh, helps to actually be in the game with the controller. I'll just show you what we got here. So, I've got a Marine. He doesn't really do a lot. He has some sort of pathfinding. I'm not sure what it's attached to. Like, I have no idea what path he's trying to find. But he's going to go off and do stuff. He doesn't really have any real motivation right now because there's nothing to do. He just exists. I exist. And he does recognize that I exist. But let's change that up a bit. See, now, unfortunately, this one recognizes I exist. But the Marine has recognized he exists, he recognizes the Marine exists. They'll fight each other to death. Till one of them is no longer here. I have no idea who would win in this situation. Now, that Jackal's just gone to take cover, so I feel like he's getting his ass kicked. That Marine is going to keep going for it. I'm not sure at what distance they stop caring, but I feel like there would be a distance where they decide that they don't care anymore.
All clear.
Alright, so now that Jackal's dead, and that's the end of him. Now, let's try some more extreme distance, and I don't want to wait for a grunt to walk all this way, so we're going to go with a skirmisher and a needle rifle. Oh, he's straight away onto it. He's just sprinting for that Marine. That Marine... Oh, whoops. He's going to shoot at me first. But let's just see if we can keep up with him. He's fast as hell. He's keen on this Marine. He just ran for him. That's good. So, as far as the skirmish is concerned, he does not care what the distance is between them. He will run for it. So, realistically, we should be able to, in theory, have people spawn wherever. I'll get rid of that. And I just want to see what happens. Alright, he's on the move. Now, I don't know if he's on the move because I am. Oh no, wait, he's ignoring me. He doesn't know I exist. So, because I have turned off AI, noticing players, that includes allies. Allies also won't notice me. But that skirmisher has moved. So these two have moved in on each other. They're genuinely keen on taking each other out. There's no way they could see each other, but they do have that pathfinding to know that the other one exists.
Got him in my sights.
Oh, shot! But we have a lot of options here. So it doesn't just stop at troopers. You can get civvies. Civvies with all kinds of weapons. Whoops. Gotta watch out for these things. Yeah, so civvies with all kinds of weapons here. And you could even get Master Chief. Let's give them something to fight. I want to see how they go against this thing. It's the Silent Shadow. He's probably going to slaughter them. Oh, well there you go. So, well, I actually expected that to be a much closer fight. Yeah, so we got like a couple of special units. It's not just all your basic enemies from campaign. Hunter with a flamethrower. He's quite a nightmare. Even Chief just doesn't want to deal with this. He's out. He's like, no, I'm going over here. That's someone else's problem. So we'd have to come up with some sort of tie system where there is a stalemate like this. Because obviously nothing's going to happen from here. I feel like both these guys are pretty much happy to not fight each other. Alright, so what we have here is a pretty standard fight situation. 2 jackals, 2 grunt minors, a grunt major, and an elite. Don't worry about the body, I spawned the wrong elite in. And this is just a regular minor elite. Now they're going to be squaring off against this small team of Emil, a sergeant with a sniper rifle, 2 marines with assault rifles, and a civilian with a pistol. Now, I have no idea how this will end. I have not trialed this much. I know that elites kind of decimate humans. Now, I've set the AI to not worry about me and all that sort of stuff. Actually, I think the best vantage point will be probably up here. Now, there is a command to disable HUD as well. And unfortunately, I don't remember it. Okay, I figured out how to do that. That was purely memory. I did that on purpose. And that should enable the AI. So as you can see, the grunts are moving, the jackals are moving. No sign of the elite yet. And the humans are ready to go. Feel free to place bets again as to who will win. I have no idea what's happened to this elite. That's curious. Maybe he's got something else planned. The sergeant is ready to go. He's opening fire on the jackals. Well, these humans are all getting ready to take cover. The grunts are moving in here. I'm going for a bit of a flanking formation. This one's taking the high ground. This one on the high ground is quite dangerous. Oh! So this one was smart enough to take cover here, but this grunt up on the high ground has got him well and truly screwed. He's now out of his cover. Wow, the Covenant have flanked quite well, and I'm quite happy with that. Emil's onto him, but they're really just losing here, the humans. That human civilian with the pistol is doing great work. Oh, that's a grunt dead. And the other grunt is probably not doing that well either. Oh, I just nearly got sniped. Let's have a look over here. Did he die? He died. So now we've got the jackals. The elite has moved over to this bridge. I'm not sure where the jackals are. They could be absolutely anywhere. Well, the elite's moving in. Now, elites are insane. Who could possibly take them? Oh, Emil's moving in. I feel like the elite is not going to win against Emil and a marine. Unless that marine drops quickly. Oh, he's in a terrible spot. Emil should wreck him here. So Emil's taking cover here. This marine's moving in. The elite's down. That jackal's down. Now, I don't know if the other jackal got dropped by someone else, but it looks to me like the humans have had an easy-ish win here. We got 1, 2, 3 alive, 4, 5 alive. So, yeah, human squad did well. The elite, I honestly thought would at least kill one of them. I thought that sergeant would die with that sticky nade. And there is no sign of that other jackal. He must have died and despawned already. So yeah, the elite went wide, and that's the thing, you can never tell what plan the AI is going to come up with. These guys had the advantage of cover that the enemies did not, and it worked. So that's the basics of it. That's essentially what you'll expect. So we'll use that as like some sort of image right there. I'll even grab the snipping tool, the good old snipping tool, and basically anywhere you want in this area will be able to spawn your guys. Boom. And with that, you'll be able to spawn the guys anywhere on the map and have them do as you please. Well, as they please, but with your orders. Alright, and with all that, Jesus Christ, you can kind of see what we're going for here. We're going to have this game mode, you're going to have your own like kit with, you know, access to your own covenant and your own humans. You'll win currency, you'll be able to pay for more troops. Damn, kind of just got wrecked by the Silent Shadow here. This guy is absolutely bonkers. You'll be able to get all these sort of things added to your team. They will seriously just fight like this. You and the other player will put out where they want to put their guys, and each person will have a covenant team and a human team. Oh Jesus Christ. So yeah, each team will have their own covenant, each player will have their own human covenant, and you'll be able to choose where they spawn on the map, but everything else is entirely up to them. So they might do bad, they might do well, they might just hide in a corner the whole time. Based on how many kills they'll get, there'll be bonuses, all kinds of things like that. Now, the AI is not perfect, it is campaign AI given multiplayer, so, you know, can't expect too much from them, but they do have some standard things like taking cover, flanking, things like that. They seem to have a decent understanding of combat against their enemies. Realistically, how they go will completely depend on where you put them, as well as what you send in. For example, the Silent Shadow just decimates whatever he comes up against. I think that will be the end of it. Jesus Christ, his fire rate is nuts. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Hopefully we can get some people to take part in this and get some decent numbers. Some fights will be, you know, small numbers to begin with. We might have massive armadas. I'm not sure what the limits are on this mod. I feel like someone said something about spawning 50 Spartans and 50 elites crashed their game, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can get some players. I want to do a test run, giving 2 players, you know, 1,000 credits once I figure out the credit system, which would just be a virtual system. 1,000 credits for each team, and having them fight, see how we go.